2016 is our year. Last August, we were in San Francisco. We had our large America's Night of Hope there. We do one in a stadium every year. And last year, we were in San Francisco at the AT&T Stadium, which is a beautiful stadium. It's amazing. I had never been there before. Now, I know a lot of you baseball fans know exactly the stadium I'm talking about. You see the bay view. The water is glistening. It's gorgeous. It's a wonderful stadium. I was at the stadium the day before the event, walking around with the manager, and he was showing me the features of the stadium, and we walked out from under this awning, and we were right in the middle of the stadium. I could see the water, I could see the scoreboard, I could see the seats. It was magnificent. But I noticed on the field were all of these birds. And I said to the manager, I turned to him and I said, "What are all these birds doing on the field?" And he said, "Well, our workers go out every single day and they throw out grass seeds." He said, "We want the field to grow in evenly. The little brown spots where the grass isn't growing, we want that to grow. So every day we throw these seeds out." He said, "You know what? We throw so many seeds out that the birds can't possibly eat them all, and the grass begins to grow." Well, as I stood there, I thought, that's interesting. Sometimes that's like our life. We have these beautiful green areas, but then we have some brown patches. Some patches that we need the grass to grow. We need to improve. Maybe we need to develop our skills. Maybe we need to break a bad habit. Every one of us have an area of our life that we want to grow. We want to see it green. We want to see it flourish. If we're going to see changes in our life, if we're going to see those patches filled in, we're going to have to plant seed. We're going to have to keep putting it out there. Let me tell you something. Sometimes you've been doing it so long that you think, this is never going to change. You know what? I have been planting seed, Victoria, but I don't see any different. See, those thoughts of discouragement come. But can I encourage you with this thought? And that is, this is a new year. This is a year that God is going to do new things with the seed that you sow. He's going to accelerate the seed that you sow this year. But you've got to have this acceleration mindset. You can't fall into the prey of your own thoughts. You can't say, "This isn't for me, Victoria." No, this is for you if you'll capture it, if you'll take hold of it, and if you'll continue to throw out those seeds every single day. You know, maybe you have this in your heart. I'm going to save money. You know, I'm going to save money this year and I'm going to get ahead. And you see your savings account is starting to stack up. You're getting a little money in there. Then your car breaks down. And you go, "Oh, I got to use my savings to fix my car. This isn't happening for me." Can I encourage you to not be discouraged? Don't be discouraged. Just keep sowing your seed. God is the God of acceleration. He's the one that causes your seed to grow. In the hands of God, your seed is powerful. Maybe you want to improve some of your relationships. You've had some hurts in your life, and you think, "You know what, I'm trying to let this stuff go. I just want to have a good relationship with my family, with my husband." So you say, "I'm coming to church." You get in church, you praise, it's awesome, you hear an amazing message, you feel strong. So you go out to your car, you get in it, and your husband says something that you don't like. The birds of offense come to eat your seed. See, there may be birds all around. There may be things in life that are always trying to steal your seed. But can I encourage you to focus on the seed? Can I encourage you to put more effort in your seed than you do in the birds? You see, we've got to keep throwing seed out. Just like that manager of the stadium told me. He said, "It doesn't matter. We continue to throw that seed out every single day. And when we do that, that seed will grow in." See, don't look at the birds. Look at the seeds. The seeds that you are sowing will outlast any birds, any trials, any difficulties that you face. If you will hold on to those seeds, don't talk about the birds, talk about the seeds. Because God is the one who is going to cause those seeds to grow and flourish. But you've got to keep doing what's right. You've got to keep coming to church. You've got to keep praying. You can't get discouraged. You can't be disappointed. Hey, you may let an offense come, but you can let it go as quickly as it comes. You can pour those seeds out there and say, I'm not going to take it. It may try to come, but it isn't going to stick. You know what? I may have had to dip into my bank account, but that's okay, because my God is bigger than my bank account. He can do things that I can't even possibly do. I'm standing on your word, God, that you can do more than I can even think or imagine. You know what? God says, I'll crown your efforts with success. He knows your heart. He knows what you're doing. But when you pray and let the praises of God come out of your mouth, you know what you're doing? You're not only spreading your seed, but you're preparing the soil of your heart. In the gospel, Jesus told a story about the man who goes out and sows his seed. And there was seed sown on different ground. But he talks about one ground, and he talks about the fertile ground. He didn't talk about the birds coming, and I'm sure they did. He didn't talk about trials and tribulations coming, and I'm sure they did. But what he wanted you to see is if you keep throwing those seeds out and you keep your ground fertile, they're going to take root and grow. He's saying, don't look at the bird, look at your seed. Water your ground with praise and thanksgiving. There's always going to be birds. Can't do anything about the birds. They're always going to try to steal our seed, but we're going to throw out more seed than they can eat. And God, the creator of the universe, the one that holds our seed in his hand, don't forget, he can redeem lost time. He can open supernatural doors. He can cause your finances to go further. He can cause things to happen that you've never even thought to happen if you'll do your part. And that is have this acceleration mindset. Be determined. I'm not going to focus on the intrusion. I'm not going to focus on the fact that I feel like my seed's getting eaten. No, I'm focusing on the fact that my God is able to take the seed sown and do more than I can ask, think, or imagine. Amen? He's an awesome God.
Some of us have been carrying the same weight for years. Mistakes, regrets, what people said. What if you were never meant to carry any of it?
It's easy in life to wear labels, mistakes we've made, what people have said, disappointments we've faced. Those labels can diminish our sense of value and cause us to forget who we really are. And have a new book called Made by God. Know it, receive it, and live it. It'll help you see yourself the way God sees you. Valuable, talented, worthy, a masterpiece. You've been fearfully and wonderfully made. I'd love to send you my new book, plus the Made by God t-shirt from our good friends at Copperfit.
As our way of saying thank you for your gift of any amount this month, we would like to send you a copy of Joel's brand new book, Made by God. You were made by God, on purpose, with purpose, and nothing can change that. This powerful book will help you silence the labels life has put on you and finally see yourself the way God sees you. And when you request your copy, we also want to send you the exclusive Made by God t-shirt from our friends at Copperfit, a daily reminder you can wear as a declaration of who you are and whose you are.
Victoria and I pray for you and your family every day, believing you're going to have a blessed summer. And thank you so much for your prayer and support. Your generosity helps us take this message of hope to people around the world. A special thank you to our Champion of Hope partners for all you do to make the ministry possible. Until we meet again, may the Lord bless you and keep you.
Request your copy of Made by God, plus your exclusive Copperfit Made by God tee, available this month. With an additional gift, you can also receive the complete Made by God Designed with Purpose collection, featuring the Made by God tee, the Designed with Purpose hat, and the Made by God tote. Each piece is more than something you wear or carry. It is a declaration, a statement of faith, a daily reminder that your life is not random. God has a plan for you. You can request these inspiring resources by calling 888-567-JOEL or logging on to joelosteen.com today.
Thank you for watching this message. We'd love to connect with you in the comments to hear your prayers and your testimonies.
We thank you for supporting this ministry with your donations and your offerings. See, when you give, I believe God will open up the windows of heaven and you'll see favor in new ways for your life. I believe that your best days are still out in front of you. So make sure to like and subscribe to stay inspired all throughout the week.